Welcome back to AI and Authenticity. We're so glad you're here. If you've ever felt completely drained trying to keep up with content creation, always feeling behind, never quite caught up, today's episode is for you.
Absolutely. We've both been there, staring at a blank screen, wondering what to post, and feeling like it's a never-ending cycle. Before we started using AI, content felt like a full-time job on top of everything else.
And let's be real, as a business owner, you want to show up consistently online, but you don't want to lose your voice, sound generic, or spend all your time glued to your laptop. There has to be a better way, right?
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. How AI can help you simplify content creation, free up your time, and actually make the whole process fun again.
Let's talk about why content creation feels so hard for so many of us. It's not just about coming up with ideas, it's the pressure to post everywhere, keep up with trends, and still sound like yourself. It can feel totally overwhelming.
Yeah, I used to think I had to be on every platform all the time. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, stories, reels. It was exhausting. The worst part was I was putting in all this effort, but I still felt invisible online.
That's so real. For me, I was spending hours planning, writing, editing, and posting just to keep up. And even when I did everything right, sometimes the results just didn't come.
If you're listening and nodding along, you are definitely not alone. But here's the good news. Creating content doesn't have to feel like a grind. With the right tools and a smarter strategy, it can actually feel, well, effortless.
Exactly. That's what we want to share with you today. How AI can help you break out of the hamster wheel, create content more easily, and actually have fun with it again. So let's really break this down. How can AI actually help with content? First, you don't have to be a techie or have a big budget to get started. AI tools today are made for real people, not just developers or big brands.
And we get it. When you hear AI, it's easy to picture robots taking over or some super complicated thing you'll never understand. But in reality, using AI for your business is way more about support and simplicity. Think of it like having a super smart assistant who's always ready to help, 24/7.
For example, when I'm stuck for what to post on Instagram, I can literally open up ChatGPT, type in, give me 5 content ideas for coaches struggling with lead generation, and it will spit out a list in seconds. Or if I have a podcast episode to promote, I can ask for 3 possible social captions, saving me so much time and decision fatigue.
Same. One of my favorite uses is batching newsletters. Instead of sitting down and trying to write from scratch every week, I feed my main topics into an AI tool and let it help me outline, brainstorm angles, or even write a rough first draft. Then I just go in and polish it with my voice and personality.
That's such a game changer. And what I love is AI doesn't take over your voice or replace you. You're still the creator. You get the benefits, more ideas, faster drafts, help with editing, but you're still in control of the message, the vibe, and the final product.
Exactly. And you can use AI for all sorts of things. Blog outlines, social posts, email sequences, podcast show notes, even brainstorming webinar titles or freebie ideas.
It's honestly about making the hard parts easier so you can put your energy where it counts, showing up, serving your audience, and staying consistent without burning out.
And if you're worried it's not authentic, don't be. We'll share how we keep our content totally true to us, even with AI's help, later in this episode.
So if you've been on the fence about using AI or just don't know where to start, keep listening. We are going to share the exact tools and prompts we use next. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Our go-to AI tools for content creation and how to actually get the most out of them. We use these all the time, but here's the real secret. It's all about how you prompt.
Yep, first, tools. We both love ChatGPT for brainstorming post ideas, writing outlines, and finding that perfect hook or headline. Jasper is amazing for longer content, and Descript helps us repurpose podcast episodes into social snippets. But honestly, the results are so much better when you give the AI a detailed prompt.
Exactly. Instead of just saying, give me 5 Instagram post ideas, you want to use what I call the perfect prompt framework: context, role, action, and format. Let me break that down with a real example for mindset coaches. Context: you're creating Instagram posts for coaches who help clients overcome mindset blocks, make them practical, supportive, and designed for personal growth. Role: you're a senior content strategist with 20 plus years in social media for life and mindset coaches, specializing in storytelling and engagement psychology. Action: develop 5 unique post ideas on mindset obstacles, each with a hook, concept, actionable takeaway, and supportive tone. Vary formats, carousel, video, quote, etc., and add a brief caption and CTA for each. Format: list, post title format, concept, takeaway, caption, CTA.
And you can even specify your audience, like adults 25 to 45, non-experts, people who need encouragement. The more detail, the better the AI's ideas.
This approach works for any niche. If you want the full template, head to our Facebook group, Limitless Leads, AI and Business Growth Strategies. We'll post the exact framework and some of our favorite prompts so you can swipe and use them.
So next time you use ChatGPT or Claude, try giving it a prompt with context, role, action, and format. You'll be amazed how much more personalized and practical your content will be.
Let's walk through exactly how we use AI to batch our content and make the whole process less overwhelming. This isn't just theory, it's our real workflow.
First, we pick a focus for the week or month, like a theme or a main offer we want to talk about. Then we go to ChatGPT and use our enhanced prompt framework. We give it all the details: who we're talking to, what kind of posts we want, what problems we're helping solve.
Once ChatGPT gives us those ideas, we quickly sort them, deciding which ones work best as a carousel, which could be a reel or a quote post. It's so much faster than trying to brainstorm everything from scratch.
Then we'll have ChatGPT or Claude draft rough captions for each post. We edit them to make sure the tone is really us, adding stories, personal examples, or little details that our audience connects with.
We use tools like Canva or Descript to pull in visuals, repurpose audio clips, or design carousels. The whole batch is usually done in a single block of time instead of dragging out content creation all week.
And the best part? You stay consistent online without feeling like content is running your life. AI does the heavy lifting. You keep the human touch.
If you want a step-by-step worksheet for this, just ask in our Facebook group, Limitless Leads, AI and Business Growth Strategies, and we'll send it your way. Of course, there are a few traps people fall into when using AI for content, and we've both made these mistakes, so you're not alone if you have too.
One big mistake is relying on the AI's first draft and just copying and pasting it as is. That's when your posts can start to sound robotic or just like everyone else's. The real magic happens when you use AI for ideas and structure, but then add your unique voice, stories, and examples.
Another one, over automating. If you let AI take over your whole process, you risk losing that personal touch. People follow you for your perspective, your experiences, your why, not just generic tips.
Also, sometimes people get overwhelmed with all the AI tools out there and try to use too many at once. Start simple, master one tool, one workflow, and build from there. Progress over perfection.
And finally, don't be afraid to experiment. Try different prompts, tweak your approach, and learn what works for your style and your audience. It's a journey, not a one-size-fits-all solution.
The bottom line, let AI do the heavy lifting but always finish with your own creativity and heart.
All right, let's put this into practice. This week, we challenge you to pick one piece of content you need, maybe a post, email, or blog, and try our enhanced AI prompt framework. Give the tool context, a role, a clear action, and the format you want.
See what happens when you go beyond a basic "give me ideas" request. Notice how much more relevant and creative the results are. And remember, edit and personalize everything before you hit post.
We'd love to see what you create. Come share your favorite prompt or the content you made with AI in our Facebook group, Limitless Leads, AI and Business Growth Strategies. You'll find support, extra resources, and plenty of encouragement.
Let's make content creation simpler and more authentic, one prompt at a time.